The news that some 400 refugees drowned over the weekend once again highlights the humanitarian tragedy that is unfolding in the Mediterranean. Details as to exactly what happened remain sketchy, but it would appear the boat set sail from Libya heading towards Italy when it ran into trouble. Now that is of course the more treacherous route, and there are fears that as the European Union clamp down on that European Balkan into Turkey route, that more and more refugees will take even greater risks as they look to cross into Europe.
If they can't go through the door, they will go through the window. If they can't go through the window, they will go through a tunnel. That is what we have seen in many areas around the world, where states are building borders, barriers, instead of building bridges. So we are going to see more people risking their life.
Well, this news comes as the European Union announced it would make a further 83 million euros available to Greece in order to improve the living conditions of refugees living here. And as you can imagine, that news here has been widely welcomed.
Would definitely help, because you have now in Greece over around 55,000 people who are in Greece. The borders are closed, they're going to remain in Greece. You have around 35 sites on the mainland, and they need to be developed, to be equipped, to make sure that people have access to basic services, and the funding from the European Union will definitely help with that.
Well, Greece has come under increased pressure from European governments to halt the flow of refugees into the country. Under the EU-Turkey agreement, Greece needs to screen any new arrival and return those without a legitimate asylum claim. And as you can imagine, that has put significant pressure on the authorities here in Greece. And there are still question marks as to whether such a policy will be a success. And all the while, of course, the refugees are taking even greater risks, and many are paying an even heavier price. Dan Williams, CCTV, Athens.